Hi, and welcome to something new, or kind of old, I suppose, and that's Exit 8. I mean, it's not that old, but it seems to have been like one of the in vogue games of this year. And every time I saw people playing it, I kept looking at it thinking, that would be fantastic in VR. Why isn't it in VR? And as of a week or two ago, I think it was in VR. And I was looking through looking through Steam this morning, deciding what to play. And whenever I do that, I always look at what's been newly released under the VR tag and everything on Steam, and I saw that the VR version of this had been released, and also being released as a really cheap bundle with the VR and non-VR version. I think it's like £6 or something like that. So I thought I have to try it, and yeah, it just strikes me that this is the perfect game in VR. It actually looks really good, and even on my slightly aging system, it's running really smoothly, I gotta say. So I kind of know how this game works. I kind of know. I've never really watched any in-depth stuff. I've just watched a few videos where people have been trying it out and stuff like that. I got to say, to start off with, it's actually really impressed me because when I first ran it up, it was snap turn, and the thing is I ran it up and it just drops you in here. That's it. No menu with loud music, no menu at all, nothing. You just bonk, you're straight in here, which was interesting. But if I pull up the menu, and straight away it was on snap turn, but there's a smooth turn and speed, and that's pretty much it. That's all you need. There is a graphics setting. I'm running on normal. I don't know if high. Should we try it? Let's give it a go. We'll give high a go. Maybe a little bit stuttery on my machine. We'll go back to normal. It does feel ever so slightly smoother. So, as far as I know, the whole point of this game is to just get to the exit, and there's 8 corridors you basically walk down there, down there, down there, kind of thing, and that corridor is this corridor, essentially. And I seem to remember the rule is, if I remember the rule, when you go to the next corridor, if it looks the same, keep walking forward. If you see anything that's different, go backwards. That's my understanding. And I believe it's like most people seem to be able to play it within about 15 minutes to an hour kind of thing. I'm not expecting to actually manage to finish it in this session, but I just wanted to come in and try. So let's just go for a walk. I imagine you really do need to look at everything in detail. I'm hoping you don't actually need to remember what's written there, because I don't know what that says. So when I came in, there was somebody walking the opposite direction. So I'm guessing you have to... Oh, right, okay, it's more than one turn. I'm guessing that person has to be walking towards me for it to count. There they are. Okay. Right, does anything look different? I think this looks the same. I don't know how... I've got no idea how much detail changes. Do I need to make a note of all of these posters? He's carrying a briefcase and a phone, and which hand they're in. He's also got a moustache, and things like that. Do I need to take that into account? Also, I don't even know how it actually lets me know whether I've got it right or not. It is a wee while since I watched anyone play this, so I can't actually remember the exact detail of how it lets you know. So far I'm actually really pleased with this though, for the price. I like it. This all looks the same again. Let's keep an eye at this guy. I feel like the first thing that will change will be this guy. Phone and stuff. Oh! I moved without touching anything. What was that about? I should probably make a note of these posters. So it's dentist, store, dog store. I have no idea what that is. Makeup lady. and movie thing and people. Can I remember that? Can I remember that? Teeth, shop, dogs, park, makeup, movies. That's kind of how I'm going to try to remember it. And by the time I get around this corner, I'll have forgotten. Was there a light there, or was there a speaker there? I'm starting to doubt things now. I'm back at the start. I'm back at the start, aren't I? Make sure not to overlook any anomalies. If you find any anomalies, turn back immediately. If you don't find any anomalies, keep going. Kindly exit through exit 8. Bugger! What did I miss? I'm back at the start though. Right. That's all different. Maybe I hadn't actually started yet. Aha! Okay, so I was right to turn back. That yellow line there is different, isn't it? I don't remember that bit in that yellow line. Right, we're going back. Yes! Okay. So it seems like the very start there was just sort of a introduction area. So, teeth, shop, dogs, park, makeup, movie. So far so good. He's got phone, moustache and thing. Security camera and no smoking. I'm calling this all the same. Yes, 3. Okay. So far so good. I'm actually really enjoying this. I can see why it was working for people. Okay, no smoking. Teeth, store, dogs. Yeah, okay, all the posters are correct. He's got a moustache. He all looks the same. No smoking. Well, so far, that look the same? Yes, okay. I'm really starting to get a little bit paranoid about this because I'm not sure how subtle the changes are going to be. But I figure on my first go, I've made it to number 4. That's not bad, right? Also, is it sort of random? That cigarette's the wrong colour. Yes! Okay. Alright, I'm digging this. So that gives me an idea of a different level of detail. Hang on a second, that... Oh, now, this raises a question. Is it differences from where you started, or is it differences from the last place you're at? Because now that cigarette is the wrong colour, but it's the same wrong colour as last time. He all looks the same. I'm going to assume it's differences from the previous corridor, not differences from the first corridor. Teeth, shop, dogs, park. I don't know that that's a park, but I'm just thinking all those people. Looks like a park. Makeup, movies, door, smoking. Right, I'm calling this the same. Ah! Back at 0. Okay. So does that mean differences from the start then? Huh. Right, okay. Right, definitely turn back because all those posters are the same. Right, that was the right thing to do. That was the right thing to do. Alright, that's not a white cigarette, so I'm going to assume we go this way. Hang on, now I'm confused. This is all wrong. No, I'm just going backwards now. Okay. Now I'm confused. Now I'm properly confused. Right, we've started again. I didn't pay attention to these cigarettes before, did I? That guy is taller than normal. He's huge. Right, I'm going to assume I keep going, because that's the first one. No, I'm back at 0 again. Now I'm really confused about what I'm supposed to be comparing against. Right, stairs there. There was no stairs at the end. Right, okay, that's the right thing to do. I think I was supposed to... the cigarette throwing me off. The cigarette is throwing me off. Just in my head, cigarettes are white, right? Look, I don't see any obvious differences here. Right, I'm calling this the same. I don't even know if you can restart. Okay, right, that was right. I don't even know if you can restart. I need to study the first corridor again, don't I? Okay. So it seems the cigarette is green, and when I thought the cigarette was wrong, and I reversed up, and that worked fine, it was a fluke. I'm waiting for him to jump scare me at some point. I'm also wondering, like, how subtle the change is going to be. Like, is the name of the dog salon going to be different? I need to start memorising shit like that, don't I? Zooey. Makeup art. Moveth. Security camera in operation. Okay. Right. I'm calling this the same. Yes, I was right. Okay. Right, no smoking. Posters all look good. He looks the same. Okay, that's not the same. I'm going back. The lights failed. I'm going to take that as a sign. I was right. Okay. New environmental change. I made me jump slightly. Just a little bit, but it made me jump slightly. Okay, posters all look the same. He looks the same. He's got his moustache. Calling this the same. Oh, okay, number 5. Is this the furthest I've got yet? Or is this joint furthest? I think I got to 5 before, didn't I? Okay, cigarette looks fine. Poster's good. Poster's good. All the posters look good. He looks the same. Calling it the same. Number 6, come on. Number 6. Yes! Okay, this is definitely the furthest I've got. Only 2 more exits to go. Oh my god, don't tell me I'm going to beat it this quickly. Got to be super careful now. Really pay attention. Because I bet the further in you get, the more subtle the change is going to be. Like the opening times on that, I haven't been paying attention to. 8:8 is when it opens. He's got his phone, he's got his moustache. He all looks the same. I don't see any differences. I'm calling it. Ah, what was different? Damn. Okay, whatever it was subtle. Right, definitely 8:8. Right, he's taller, so it's not that way. So that was a good call. Right. No, not that way. Okay, that was quite an easy call. Okay, so the cigarette is definitely green. DLC store, I've got to remember that. Zooey is the name of that. He all looks the same. Makeup art. Mauvais. I'm hoping it's never the text on those doors, because there's no way I'm ever going to remember that. Number 3. Okay, right, we're doing good. Doing good. So far, so good. No smoking. 8. Might have to start looking at these ticks and things like 9, 13, 14, 30, 18, 30, things like that. Store's the same. That's the same. He looks the same. You remember 10, 10 and 3000 there, for example. There are 3 doors. There's always 3 doors, aren't there? Yes. Alright, I'm calling this the same. So far, so good. Okay. I actually like the way this is done, because there is also that thing of you do start memorizing stuff. You know, poster. Those posters are moving. Those posters are expanding. They're moving. They're getting bigger. Okay. That's subtle. Okay, that was a good call. Oh my god. Okay, he's walking too fast, so it's not that way. Right, this is like my joint furthest again. I bet as you get near the end, the changes get more and more subtle. I didn't even think about, like, is it the posters may just be a different size, not that they're changing size, but they're a different size, things like that. Right, he's got a moustache, he's got his phone, he's got his briefcase. That's Suey. That noise isn't right. Running away. Number 7, okay. Oh, shh. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is my furthest yet. This is great. It's just such a great game. And it's perfect for VR. It's not like VR actually adds a hell of a lot to it. But at the same time, it's just such a great game for VR, because you can just be stood here and walking. I feel like I'm definitely going to miss something here. Hang on. Wasn't that 12:15 and 12:30? I'm going back. I'm sure that was 12:15 and 12:30. No. Made the wrong call. Damn! Okay. Damn. Okay, let's double check. Okay, it's 12:15 and 12:17. Right. I'm calling this one okay. Oh, I was so close. I was so close. Oh, no, that's not good. There's something leaking out of that air duct thing. Okay, that was a good call. It's interesting how some of the differences have been really obvious. And there's been once or twice where there's obviously been a difference that I haven't noticed, and it's been too subtle for me. Right, he's got his phone. I've never really noticed a difference on him, other than his height and his speed. But there's never been a difference actually on him. 10, 10, 3000. Okay, I'm calling this one the same. Okay, good call. Good call. So far, so good. Let's go his briefcase, his phone, his moustache. Don't know why I keep waiting for his moustache to disappear or something like that. Right, I'm calling this one the same. If this isn't correct, it wasn't correct. Okay, there was a really subtle difference there and I did not see it. So there's definitely some subtle differences sometimes. Right, he looks all the same. Right, I'm confident this was correct. My confidence was misplaced. Oh, for pity's sake. What was different that time? See, like, I'm seeing that mark on the ceiling there and I'm starting to doubt that now. There's like a smiley face mark on the ceiling. Is it going to be the wording on these doors? Because, like, I'm so screwed if it's ever the wording on the doors. Because there's no way I'm going to memorise that. Ah, that was wrong again. What was different? Okay, he's all good. Right, that was fine. Oh, after like 2 or 3 actual really successful goes, getting up to exit 7, as it were. And now I'm sort of stuck in a screwed up loop. He's got a smile on his face. That's different. I swear that's different. That was the right call. Okay. I open. I'm looking at the ticks on there as well. Okay. He looks miserable. Not really miserable. I want to see if there's that mark on the... So that's interesting. That mark that I was seeing on the ceiling isn't here. But I haven't been paying attention if it's always there. Right, I'm calling this the same. And I was right. So I don't think I need to worry about that mark. Or that mark was a thing. So I'm going to have to start paying attention to the ceiling just in case of like a watermark, or if that was just a graphical glitch. Right, that looks the same. That looks the same. He looks fine. What I should do is count 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 4, 5, and 5 characters. He's taking his time. I'm calling this one the same. And I was right. A8, that's the right configuration. VLC store, 1018, 1822. He looks the same. Ten 3000s, camera in operation. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 3 on there. I should remember that as well, shouldn't I? I swear, if I have to remember what those characters are, I am never going to get out of here. Oh, what was different? A little bit of me wishes it told you what was different. He's bald. That's like, even at that distance I can see he's bald, so that was different. No, definitely some subtle differences sometimes, and I'm starting to worry that it may be the lettering on the doors, or the wording on the doors. Right, he looks normal. Right, calling that correctly. Calling it correctly. Oh, I got so close. I got to 7. Actually got to 7. Just pay attention to him. He looks all the same. I've not been looking at the day, so 19th of December, Tuesday. Need to remember that. Need to remember that. So one of the little things like these exclamation marks, like, are they new? Have I never seen those before? I'm starting to doubt everything. No, that's... The door opened. No. Go, 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 go. That was different. Hang on though, but he stood there. Does that mean that's different? No, I don't think it does it? See, that kind of difference I can see. That kind of difference I can handle. Okay, the exclamation marks are definitely there. He looks pretty much the same. Correct set of characters on there. That's also 2023. I need to remember that. Alright, I'm calling that one the same. If this is wrong, that was really subtle. It was wrong. How subtle are some of these differences? Or am I just rushing it now? Oh, there's a door missing. Right. There's actually a door missing. That was correct. This is actually a really compelling game as well. I'm finding this really compelling because it's just like one more go, one more go, one more go. 8 dental clinic. I've never paid attention to that before. I feel like there was something different about him, but I can't put my finger on it. Definitely feel like there was something different about him. I'm not sure what it was. Right, calling this one. Damn it! Again! What was different? What was different? I'm not even mad. This is actually great. I've said plenty of times playing different things. I'm not a puzzle game person. I said I thought there was something different about him. I'm not a fan of puzzle games. There's 4 exclamation marks on there. I'm sure I only saw 3 before. But this is the right kind of puzzle thing. Because the cost of getting it wrong isn't huge. Okay, that one was right. Yeah, the cost of getting it wrong isn't huge. I mean, it's a little bit... I throws you off a little bit when you got, I made it all the way up to number 7 and then got thrown all the way back. But it doesn't feel too bad at all. It's actually really fun. Okay, he looks all the same again. 12:19 Tuesday. Correct number of exclamation marks. I was looking at these blue dots on this one as well, thinking there may be a difference there, and now I'm thinking, wasn't there 4 the last time I looked? Now I'm doubting that. Okay, most of the text seems fine. I'm calling it. It's going to be 0, isn't it? Oh no, right, okay. Okay, we're good. I do like it when there's a really obvious difference. It's a lot more rewarding. I just noticed there's a trapdoor up there and a camera there, and I've not been paying attention to where the cameras are. Camera, trapdoor thing, camera. I need to pay attention to that as well. Okay, he all looks the same. Oh my god, there's so much to pay attention to. See, I'm thinking that character looks different, that first character. I don't know. This makes you so... That's different. Okay, that's different. Excuse me. That was fairly unsubtle, it has to be said. Okay, that looks all correct. That looks correct. Just have a look at him. He looks correct. Okay, that character is the one that's there, so that's fine. Trapdoor there. Oh! Is that an extra trapdoor? I think there's an extra trapdoor in the ceiling. I was wrong. I was wrong. Okay. Well, we've learned that there's another trapdoor that I'd never noticed before. He looks the same. Okay, so there's 2 trapdoors. Right, I'm calling this one correct. I was wrong. What was the difference there? Oh, there's another trapdoor there as well. Or is that new? Okay. Too much to take into account. It's actually quite doable though, as you go around and you get used to various things. I'm realising that I'm scanning over some stuff because I'm, taking on board more stuff and then looking for fresh details and things like that. I'm calling that. Okay, I called that right. This feels like the kind of thing you could binge for hours. I thought I'd be in here for like 10 minutes and go, okay, that's fun, I'll come back and try it some more later, but I am stuck in a loop now. I can't stop. Okay, he looks the same. I'm so paranoid about the lettering on these doors. I feel like there's a difference on this one, but I'm not seeing it. No? Okay. I called it right. Well, I called it wrong because I called that I was going to get it wrong. You know what I mean? Hang on. Yeah, trapdoors there. Oh, he's missing his face. Okay, he's gone full Neo. Well, Mr. Anderson. Okay. Kind of feel that you could actually get through this within an hour anyway, just by random chance, right? That doesn't seem like a fun thing to do. I'm also paying attention to, like, are the locks missing? Actually, I need to remember the lock is above the handle. That feels like a subtle difference that could occur. That feels like a subtle difference as well. Right, I'm calling this one the same. Yes! Okay. I'm stuck much further back now, it seems. I haven't made quite the kind of progress that I was making a little earlier, and I don't know if that's because the longer you play it, the more subtle differences the game throws in, or I'm just being that bad. I like that the game introduces those sorts of levels of paranoia. It's actually really cool. I gotta say as well, this is definitely performing well, and it looks great. It really does look great. Okay, I'm not seeing any obvious differences. Going for it. Called it right. Okay. Oh my god. Hang on. It's also things like, do I need to count the number of lights and stuff like that? It's like, is it that level of difference that we're looking for? Every time I've been waiting for, like, a really obvious thing would be like he's not holding his phone or something like that. I've been waiting for that, and that's never been a thing. Or like the name of the dog salon changes or something like that. I don't think I've seen an actual obvious difference in the posters yet. You know, a difference in the content of the posters, I should say. So I don't know if that's a thing. Right, calling it no difference. Oh, come on! What was different? I gotta stop soon. There's definite try again. There is definite replayability in this game. Definite replayability. It has to be something like the text on the doors, doesn't it? After I've finished in here, I'm going to have to actually I'm going to have to search online just to see if the text on the doors may change, if I need to pay attention to that, because that's quite a cognitive load, as it were, to track that, because I don't recognise the characters, obviously. So actually remembering them is going to be really tricky. No smoking. Yeah, that's there. He looks the same. If anyone happens to be watching this, and they do spot differences that I missed, do feel free to point them out. Okay, I'm calling it the same. Called right. I have so little confidence in what I'm doing now. Okay. Yeah, pretty sure I've never spotted a difference in the posters yet. Right, he looks all the same. There's that mark on the ceiling again. I don't know if I'm supposed to I'm calling that a difference, right? I'm calling that mark on the ceiling a difference. Let's see. I was right. Okay, so that sort of water damage on the ceiling. So it's things like that subtle. Right, okay. There's so much to keep an eye out for. It's fascinating how some of the differences are really obvious, and then there's like little subtle ones. I keep expecting him to walk past without a moustache, for example. Okay. Nothing stands out as obviously different. Oh, oh, that's so unfair. That's so, well, it's not unfair. It's my own damn fault. What happens if you just go back? Concourse. What happens if I go back this way? He's waiting for me. Oh yeah, you just keep going backwards and backwards. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that. Right, I'm just going to do a sort of random chance, quick random chance run. Right, we got that one right. I'm calling this one the same. I was right. I kind of figure it's sort of 50-50, right? Okay, all the lights are wrong. They're all skew width. Okay, right, let's try that. Well, we know that's correct. Thought I saw a difference then. Okay, no, I'm calling this the same. I was wrong. That's definitely different. There's something different down there. Okay. If I have one complaint about this game, it's that the fast walk, you have to hold your left stick down. It's not a toggle. That's different. I wish it was a toggle. I would say in terms of VR playability, it's the only thing they've got wrong. Everything else feels great. That door's open, so that's wrong. So let's go back. So far so good. Calling this the same. I was wrong. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. This was a great purchase. This was a great idea. And I am definitely going to play this more. I'm determined to just have sessions each time and see if I can make it to the end. I don't want to spoil myself, but I may do a little bit of watching of some videos and maybe do a little bit of reading just to try and get a flavour of the detail of difference I need to be looking for. Because yeah, it's like little things like this, like the times. I haven't really been paying a great amount of attention to time, but I've been looking at like the pattern of these circles and strikes, that kind of thing. So I do wonder if it's things like that. And as I say, the one, see, that's obviously a difference. That's obviously a difference. So I'm going to go back this way. That was so obviously the correct call. But yeah, as I keep saying, that if it's anything to do with the lettering on the doors, then I am definitely screwed. Most of the things that I have noticed have been fairly easy to notice. There hasn't been anything where I've been stood here for 5 minutes looking very, very carefully and then something really subtle has stood out. I did like the things like the slowly growing posters. That was a nice one. And like the smiley face watermark in the ceiling. That's a good one as well. And then you got things like, you know, the lights, the skew width, or this yellow line had a a weird change in it. That sort of stuff I can definitely handle. I feel like things like the trapdoors are probably going to change, or they could change. The position of the cameras could change. So that's the kind of thing I'm keeping an eye out for. And whatever there was back there, I missed it again. Fantastic. This is such a great idea for a game. And yeah, I mean, I'm hardly the first person to recognise this, but you know, it does have that kind of creepy backroom vibes thing going on. It's a great little compelling, quick visual puzzle thing. I like that about it. It feels like a game where, I mean, you know, obviously I know roughly what I'm supposed to be doing, just because of the fact that I have seen some videos. That's how I even know the game exists. But I also like the fact that if I'd just seen it and thought, I'm going to buy it and try it, I'd have been dropped in here, no clue what I'm doing. I would have walked around the corridor a couple of times, and then eventually we got to the actual start where, is it back here? Where you get the instructions. I like it. Oh, there was actually a difference down there. Okay, where you get the instructions, and like I think I could have picked it up from there. And then the fact that you don't know what differences you're looking for, and it starts off with a few that are really damn obvious, and then after a while, or you know, now and again there seem to be the odd subtle one that I'm just not seeing. Is actually really compelling. This is definitely one of those games where you look at it and you think, that's so simple, that's so straightforward. Anyone could have come up with it, but the fact is, anyone didn't. It's taken this long for someone to come up with this game, and it's utterly fantastic, and I'm actually really impressed by it. It does make me wonder, I'm going to have to look it up now, if they've actually done a native Quest version or something like that, because while you may have to dial the graphics down a wee bit, I guess, this would be perfect native on the Quest, because it's a nice little pocket-sized puzzle that you could play for hours. See, like, I'm trying to finish. I'm doing my kind of, okay, I'm all done here spiel, and I can't stop playing. Like, this looks the same, but it's going to be wrong. Yeah, there was a difference. I got no idea what the difference was there. I didn't see what it was. Right, I'm definitely going to leave it here. I'm definitely going to leave it here. I don't know how long I've been playing. I could keep going. For something this straightforward, I have not been bored. I have not been frustrated. I've actually been like so delighted with this. It's just so much fun. It's a great little environment. So from this first and actually really pleased dip into Exit 8 VR, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.